Hello and welcome to Mines and Money Hong Kong. I'm here with Simon Yaos, the Head of Operations for Kupang Resources. Welcome, Simon.
Thanks, John.
First of all, what was the impact on Kupang following the Indonesian banning of raw ore exports?
Well, as you're familiar with the broad scope of that act, it impacted on aluminium, copper, nickel and manganese. In fact, across the mineral spectrum, most companies have been impacted negatively. Kupang has been impacted positively, ironically. We were planning to produce a concentrate above 49%, and our plant is designed to do that. Unfortunately, obviously with some consultation from the various educated bodies inside of Indonesia, they have come to a very good result that allows us to be able to export following some test work that's currently going on at the moment.
How soon could Kupang provide a concentrate for export?
We're actually capable of producing a concentrate now, John. What is delaying the process has been the stockpile owners' uncertainty associated with this legislation. Now this legislation has passed through and we're in the process of getting our plant approved for concentrate production. We can now go back to the suppliers and demonstrate to them that this is a genuine pathway to production and they can establish a relationship with us. And that's really what the driver of production is. We're expecting that to happen in the short term and we're expecting that to happen second quarter as we've announced.
Once you have a suitable concentrate, can you please outline the timeline to production?
Well, as we've sort of alluded to in the earlier question, the production in terms of shipping, we're hoping to occur in the second quarter of this year, in the May-June quarter. What is dependent on that is the deliveries from the locals and establishing those supply. We've got contracts in place, but the amount of deliveries to date have not been sufficient to sustain regular shipping. Once we're into that space, our production capacity allows us to put out more than one ship a month.
Following production, what is the plan for the cash flows?
This is one of those odd investments where it is almost an exploration play that's got cash flow. So the clear mandate from the board is to funnel a certain proportion of that cash flow back into acquiring in-ground assets and then allowing us to develop those as a conventional mine would normally, and then get to more global scale of production from the island. There are massive assets of high-grade manganese across the island, as is well known, and the key will be to use that cash to access those assets and use the pipeline to market that we've established.
Finally, Simon, why should an investor consider adding Kupang to their portfolio?
It's an unusual, fully funded exploration play, and there are very, very few exploration companies that are fully funded with no real need to raise cash. So you're not going to get diluted. It's a straight investment directly into the operation, and there's very few companies, well, we're the only company at the moment, to my knowledge, that has export capacity out of one of the highest grade and prolific manganese regions in the world.
Thank you very much, Simon, for joining us at Mines and Money in Hong Kong.
It's a pleasure, John.